Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, people. You're back again with Talk Football, and as promised, we are joined here with Mr. Josh MUFC and our great friend of the channel, Mr. Patrick from True City Fan, and also Football and Chills. Both links
Yeah,
are in the description as well. How are you, boys?
good. We're good.
Yeah, very well, very well. Well, just another day and another grind. So we move and can't wait to get this stream underway. It's gonna be interesting, I think.
So before we go ahead, we do have to go to the comments and just see what our boys have said. Annie is like he's the first here. Jamie has said what's up, Jamie, how are you doing, bro? Annie has said send the link. Annie check WhatsApp, the link is already there. And we have a special uh comment sent in. It's by somebody called Josh MUFC. That Josh MUFC has crimes to answer for today. I think what he's meaning by that is he has uh, something to do with Erling Haaland and Patrick, and they it's I don't know what is happening there, but I shall leave it to the others in this in this session. But
There's no crimes. It's allegations. He just has to drop his agenda because where it's going bad. You know what? You know, it's not only Josh. It's quite fascinating to see that Josh is not the only one on that train. That train is already dying. So far,
Mm.
fair play. It's Josh and some. It's Josh and who's I forgot his name. It's Josh and some Arsenal fan who still
oh,
holds. The Arsenal fan still says Jesus will outscore Haaland, and he's still holding on to that dream. And I once
Yeah.
told him, I was like, my friend, we've known Jesus. He will score three and he will go dry for a long time. Don't think you don't think this is a second coming of Christ or something. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, we'll see anyway. We'll see if Jesus outscores Haaland. But Josh, are you still on the Haaland who flop train?
Well, I know you were very, very strategic in where you cut off that clip that you've got of me. So that was very YouTube savvy of you. I can see it.
I got permission, authorization, isn't it?
That
That's
yeah,
why
that's
I
fine. Yeah, yeah. We cleared the air. That was fine. But yeah, like the clip that's on this it's on your True City fan channel, isn't it? Yeah,
no, I did.
yeah.
I did post the clip. Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
okay.
I just put it
Yeah.
on Twitter and tagged you.
Yeah, right. But yeah, like just after where it cuts off, I'm basically saying that I thought personally Haaland would flop based on the expectation everyone puts on him. A lot of people on socials, Terry Flewers was one of them on the Football Terror, saying that he expects, break Salah's record, 30 plus goals in the first year. Now, at this current rate, it's going to be done by game week 20. But I I've sort of put the metric out there. Anthony will back me up. I said
yep,
I expect 20 to 25 goal contributions, and that's just Prem only. For him,
I thought 30.
no, oh yes, no, that's right. I originally said 20 to 25 goals would be my what I thought he would get, but if
Yeah,
it goes 30 plus, then I'll own the L. No problems
yeah.
there.
And
Can
he
I say
also said that
something
he'll
And
come
interesting?
yes,
onto your channel.
and I'm still
No,
hold.
no,
Yeah,
there's something interesting I found out. I was halfway in your train, then I decided to come off the next stop when I heard that Salah, who got 32 after 5 games, was on 3 goals, and
Mhm.
Haaland on 5 games on 9. Now the thing is, this is what I keep telling people. I think there's a difference when you're looking at this Haaland. There's the Haaland from Dortmund, right? Who had to play games regardless, whatever. There's the
Yeah.
Haaland from other clubs where they were subbing him off in other clubs, even though he was breaking those records in other clubs. But the thing is, Dortmund was desperate. I noticed they were desperate for top
Yeah.
four because they have to get the money, Champions League money.
Mhm.
As soon as this man comes in, even at 30%, they were throwing him in. At the point where he had a
Mhm.
bandage in one of the games, they were throwing
Yeah.
him in. Why, if you go at City, he's been subbed as soon as he scores his three. Pep is telling him go sit
Mm.
down. You know what I mean? So he's actually just resting and sitting there, and
By the
he's been
way,
sub 60, 55 minutes. So at the end of the day, he's just sitting there resting and getting ready
Yeah.
for the next game. And you can see the Aston Villa game. If he bags early, regardless it's 1-0, 2-0, or well, you see Pep he has got so much faith in Alvarez, he will say, let me rotate you. Because apparently when they were talking to his dad, they said we're gonna try and manage him here better in a way that he doesn't get injured like at Dortmund, Because it was
Mhm.
ridiculous at Dortmund. because that was a bit. I think sometimes, yes, I get it. Desperation leads to some of these teams to throw somebody in. It reminds me of Gundogan. Gundogan. Remember Gundogan from Dortmund?
Oh yeah,
People
yeah,
say
yeah.
this guy is injury prone, but the thing is, Dortmund needed Gundogan. If what Gundogan, Dortmund were not having a midfield. So I think if he continues being rested, and we have Alvarez, who is also dangerous. Quite funny enough, people are
He's very
ignoring
good.
Alvarez, which is great. I'm happy that defenders are sort of saying, he's nothing, but they'll find out later on that this is also a dangerous character.
See, there's
We might find out that we're in game 5. What if at game 10, let's say, so game 10, he scores 9 again? What does that make?
There's one key factor that I didn't really take into account when it came to my Erling Haaland prediction is that Norway are not in the World Cup.
Exactly right. I didn't back it, by the way.
And I was just like, wait. I said it. I was in the
Look
moment.
at Anthony, Josh. Look at Anthony. He's
Yeah,
He's
this
gone.
is gonna be a big L for you, Josh. Oh,
Yeah,
By
I
the
know.
way-
No, but that's the thing.
by the way-
I'm man enough to hold it.
By the way, boys, just want to introduce Jamie has joined us as well after a long time. Jamie, our residential Bundesliga expert. To be honest, not only Bundesliga, he knows anything and everything that you need to know about football. Just ask Jamie. How are you, bro? How are you? And we got Annie, the Lisandro Lannister, here as well.
Big up, lads. Big up, lads.
I remember certain man on Twitter were talking about my defender. Now look at him.
Mm.
Now
Oi,
look
oi.
at him. Nah,
Man's there
nah,
doing business,
Patrick,
bruv.
tell the truth. Patrick, tell the truth. Yeah, certain man were laughing at this guy, calling him Rey Mysterio. Now
He's not Rey
outjumping some of the
Mysterio, bro.
Man,
He is
Nah.
he is the Argentinian Hornswoggle.
I am
Yes,
not
Argentinian
going to-
Hotspur. I'm happy that he's
Oh,
competent.
man.
He's competent.
Jamie,
All
I'm
I'm
not
just saying
dropping.
is,
I'm not gonna drop the agenda. Some people are cowards that are dropping it. I'm not on Martinez.
Oh, no.
She's not dropping it on Haaland. I'm not dropping it on Martinez.
Yeah.
I'll take this L
Hey.
too.
Exactly,
By the
man.
way,
You
I
keep
am
getting
not.
me
I am not
FPL.
dropping it on Haaland as well. I am just going to call him Timo Lukaku Haaland regardless. I like that name.
just
Let's
get
be
me
real now, yeah.
FPL.
You man are only saying it because like you wish you had Haaland. Let's be
Oh
honest.
yeah, 100%.
What are you talking about?
Oh, definitely.
My club
Oh,
wanted
Yeah, bro.
Haaland.
I mean, we all know. We would love to have him, but because we don't have him, we are fucking jealous. The only
Oh,
thing
you
we
got-
can do is throw shade at Patrick. That's all we
Oh,
can do.
No. At the end of the day, look, all we can do is laugh. The thing is, that's another factor where I think a lot of people, when doing the agenda, some people, even Roy Jennings admitted and said, "Oh, I just found out he's not going to the World Cup. He's just going." No. I don't know. He's a Chelsea fan. So we're not going to allow Jennings to leave Chelsea now. He's been there for long. So he also said, "Oh, I didn't know he's not going."
I
to the
don't know
World
who
Cup,
this
and I didn't-
person is.
And he goes to the extreme to say, Annie, he says, "Oh, I didn't even know there was Alvarez." Like, okay, so when making agendas, do people sit down and look at things, or we just make agendas based
Nah.
on, let me again.
People make agenda. I could make a good agenda, but people be making agendas about my defender, about your striker, saying Bundesliga tax, but they'll say, "No, Lewandowski's the best striker in the world," but he played in the Bundesliga, did he not?
White
Boy,
Lukaku.
Shipping up
to-
English teams like there was no tomorrow. Now he's playing for Barcelona. Oh, it's so great now.
To
Oh,
be
he's
fair, this whole transfer window, everybody was having an agenda versus like against Chelsea, and I don't blame them. And I am gonna be sitting on the fence no matter what. And these guys are trying to buy me stilts, ladders, and everything to get me off the bench, off the fence.
Freezers.
I am not gonna be doing that. The thing is, I love to have Haaland? 100%. Would I love to have Lewandowski? 100%. What I didn't want is that bloody Statue of Liberty of a man staying in my club for one more year. But Todd Bowley, in his infinite wisdom, shipped him out. And now we have Obama what? Obama where? Obama Chelsea. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Allow
Wow! Wow!
He's washed.
But all we know is he's gonna score more goals than Gabriel Jesus. Just throwing it out there.
I was waiting for this, Anthony.
Oh, bro, I see. It's 10 million, right? We went wrong with a 90 million striker. How wrong can we go with a 10 million striker?
Yeah, well, if he
Well-
has the same output, you consider it a good
Hun-
buy, wouldn't you?
Exactly right.
115 euros. We don't want
115
it in pounds. We don't want it in
million
pounds.
Oh,
We want
sorry.
100 euros.
No worries, bro. I don't mind what sort of currency you guys use. I have no problem with this. I don't complain when clubs actually spend money, because if they have money to spend, they should spend it. That's why I say, they speak about whatever they paid for Anthony and stuff like that for Manchester United. I have no problem. They wanted the player. They got
He's a
the player.
baller. He's a
Yeah,
baller.
he's a very good player. Would I have my reservations about the player and have my own opinions about the player? 100%. But
Tell them. Be free. Say it. What are your
no,
opinions about
my
Anthony?
opinion is I just don't think that he will have the time and space to do whatever he was doing in the in that in the league, that you have to eat hash browns before you start, kicking a ball. You're fucking high most of the time, so you
That's
move slow. You know what
terrible.
I mean?
Under and Josh, you're starting a lot of agendas. Josh has
See?
so many
You
See?
agendas.
move
That's an
slow, isn't it?
agenda.
You
That's an
you eat,
agenda.
you listen to your three little birds, put on that put on that Bob Marley jersey, eat a hash brown, and do your thing, bro. You move a bit slow, so you can do all that. But
Nah.
you saw
Respect
what
that
happened.
shirt.
You saw what happened to Richarlison trying to do keepy uppies against fucking Nottingham Forest. He
Mm.
got slammed to the floor. you know it ain't easy, but do I think he'll come good? I believe so, because for one reason I believe, because I think Eric Ten Hag is a good manager, and I think he will get the best out of that guy. That's simple as. But I don't think he'll be doing all of those things this year. Maybe he might
Mm.
do it, but he
Yeah.
has a long time. He's only 22 years old. He has 5-6 years on his contract. He'll come good. Look at Jadon Sancho. But yeah, going on to Jamie, bro, how are you feeling about your Bayern Munich team?
Yeah, mate. I'm feeling quite confident. At the start when Lewandowski went, everyone was saying, "Oh, you need a striker. Why didn't you go for Haaland? You've got neither Lewandowski nor Haaland. What are you man gonna do?" We then got a resolution, got Mane in, and yeah, mate.
What a buy.
I've just been, yeah, mate. Yeah, I mean, for like what is it, 32 million? The same like transfer fee Liverpool paid for him in
Yeah.
2016, I think. I mean,
That's
what a
madness.
coup! What a coup!
He looks pretty new again, doesn't he? Like he's
Oh yeah.
performing really well for you
Mm,
guys. He looks incredible.
He looks
yeah, man.
reborn.
Yeah,
He's literally scored in his debut in all three competitions, in the
Yeah.
Community Shield, in the league, and in the cup. And it's just
Look
like,
here.
you
Meanwhile,
know,
a certain Egyptian stinking up the place. What can I?
mm,
Oh.
Mm.
We'll get on to all of that a little bit later on. So, boys, for the reason why we are here, team of the week, as always, you guys know it is basically as I said, what how is it? It's one
I
player per team. By the way, it's one player per team, and yeah, for to start off with, Josh, go ahead.
I want to make it quick and easy. I want to say Christian Eriksen. I know that. No, I know Sancho got the goal. I
No,
know.
I'm not even saying him. I wouldn't even say him. But go on, Josh.
No, I'm not going to go Martinez again. He was good, but this is now accustomed to
I
being
wasn't gonna say him either.
But anyway, I'll say Ericsson. He was pretty much, and arguably this season so far, I'd say he's been United's best player, or at least most consistent. And he basically he pulled the strings in that first half and never gave up. And I mean, in that back end of the game, he was almost there at the far post for Ronaldo's square when that should have been, say, the arsehole Rashford. But yeah, I'm done with that guy. But yeah, I think Ericsson, I think he deserves it. He controlled that United game and puffed out at the back end. But yeah, good on him.
I wish I
Excellent.
had that card, man. I wish I had that card on the foot. Jesus
Oh, tell me about
Christ.
it. That's incredible.
Pace. 99
Which
bucks.
one?
My God. The Exxon card, man. Are you looking at it, man?
This
99
one here.
98 dribble.
98
Wait,
rated.
hold on.
blimey.
98. I swear the
Yeah.
FIFA rated is that 95 one. I swear it's that 95 hero
Mm.
No,
one.
there's
from
two. This one
Britain.
came out. I think, versus Liverpool. This one came out versus Liverpool.
Oh, yeah.
After
Yeah.
Liverpool. Oh,
Mm.
yeah.
I thought it was
Oh.
FIFA 18 where Ericsson had like 97 pace in one FIFA card.
97 pace. Oh, my lord.
Yeah.
But
Going,
he's
That
very
means
good.
going.
time.
Even that his other
Yeah.
card is very good. Yeah.
But so Patrick, who would be your choice?
Oh, I wonder who.
Oh,
I don't
geez.
know. I don't know.
Of course,
Such a
of
tough
course.
Yeah,
choice.
there's
I
never
don't
one
know.
obvious.
Like
Go
for
on.
instance, I said in one of the streams, I said when they're choosing the player of August for the Prem, I think do they even need to vote or they just need to put his face there and say
Yeah.
here you go? Because who else? Who else than
Uh,
the man who stands at 6 foot plus, the man who's well belt more than Lukaku, the man
you
who's
mean me?
yeah, not you. The man who's got some blonde, long hair, he puts it in the ponytail. The man
Yeah,
on
bro.
the only number 9 right now that makes sense. I don't even have to say his name, but I'm gonna say it. Eden Brute.
David Nunez.
No.
I don't talk about that scouse Tarzan.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
Somebody said that the Latino Andy Cow people are just bad.
Oh
No,
no.
no, no, no. Go back to the cards. Look, even FIFA recognizes. Go back to the search again. Even FIFA knows that
Recognize it.
this guy is such a badass. You don't only give him one card. Like the guy has
Give
multiple
him
cards for you to pick from.
several.
Look at the top. Multiple cards for you to pick from. Look at that. But anyway,
Yeah.
go to the 98.
Brother.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Annie,
Now,
even the man's golden card is badass.
eh,
Wow.
How are we talking? How are we talking? How bad are we talking?
so Annie, now it actually comes to your choice.
Oh God, look at this. See, you've got Josh with Martin, you've got Josh with Ericsson, Patrick with Haaland, and I'm here like, who could
Silver
I actually choose? Like, it's hard because
silver
not
card.
many
He's gonna choose a
teams.
silver card.
Could you imagine?
By
Joe
the way,
Vincent again. I'm
bro,
joking. Do you know what? I'm gonna give an outside chance, and people are gonna hate it. I'm gonna
okay.
give to Harvey Elliott. I'm gonna
What?
give Harvey Elliott a shout out.
Oh yeah, that's true. No,
I'm
that's
giving
true.
Harvey Elliott a shout out. Like,
Fair
if you
enough.
watch that Liverpool game, he's the one doing all the legwork, helping that midfield because you can't trust Henderson, and Milner's legs were gone. And
Harvey
yeah,
Elliott.
and it is a
Holy.
silver card. What a shock! Nah, but like everyone is clowning this Liverpool midfield, and he's probably the only guy in that midfield who's
Yeah.
turning up. Like
To be
Fabinho keep
fair,
dropping stinkers.
I
I did say
agree.
silver card, Anthony. I said it's silver card. I knew it.
I
There
look,
you go. There you go.
you
I
give
get it.
you give the little people the shout out.
Um. So Jamie, who would you choose?
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna go for goalkeeper,
Right.
and I've got to be honest. There's not really been many superb goalkeeping performances. You know, I'm not gonna pick a team like City, like Edison, because he's didn't really have much to do.
By the way, we can't pick any City players because it's one player per
Yeah,
team, and
yeah.
Haaland is already in there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. We're doing that version. I'm gonna go with what's his name, Calvin Brussy, the Southampton goalkeeper. I thought he was quite solid, to be honest with you. He didn't have lots to do.
Oh no, you mean Basunu? Basunu.
Nothing now.
Basunu,
You mean
sorry.
the City one that came on
Yeah,
loan?
our city player.
Ah,
Yeah, I would say him.
There
He was
you
quite,
go.
It was quite solid. His distribution was superb, and you know he doesn't really get beaten at the near post, unlike another certain, you know, number 16. But we won't go there. Will we, Anthony?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Andy.
But I guess it's my turn, and I am gonna choose Raheem Sterling.
Of
course
course
you
you
are.
would.
Of
You're
course
not
I am.
choosing
Of
Mendy.
course
You're
I
Yeah.
am.
choosing Mendy.
Of course I am. I am definitely gonna put in Raheem Sterling.
Those no good performer in that Chelsea team.
Yeah.
Raheem Shillings, man.
I'll tell you what,
I'm
I'll,
gonna
I'll
be-
give,
I'm
I'll
gonna
give up
put in this
Ericsson
guy.
and we'll put Sancho in over Sterling for the goal he scored in the
Nah.
winning team.
Ah, well
Nah.
done. Well done.
Why
But
you
I'll tell you
why
that
picking a
for
silver card?
because bro, we are humble and we are dead at this moment in time. So I am gonna
Hmm?
be very humble and choose shitty cards for Chelsea players.
God is
By
too
the way,
saucy.
but I'll tell you one thing: for all the hype and prop, I think Sterling and Gabriel Jesus has the same number of goals for this season.
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
I
I'm just
thought
saying that, and I'll
I
leave it
thought
at that.
I thought I was supposed to be running agendas, but Anthony, you keep doing what you're doing. You're saving it,
And,
making it very
I'll
easy
just
today.
leave it. I'll just leave it at that. By the
Mm.
way, I'll just
Let
leave it
let
at that.
let's
Annie,
simmer.
Annie,
Arsenal
we can
fans,
also,
come for him.
yeah, and we can also
Well,
say for all the hype of Mr. Raheem throwing his toys out of the pram, there's a boy from Argentina who's never played in the Prem before. In his first game, scored 2. Also, so same goal.
Alvarez.
oh!
Mm.
I
Oh,
have stocks invested in that guy as well.
to be fair, I actually like Alvarez as well, and I
Mm.
think we were backing in your stream, Patrick. Like I was backing Alvarez to have a great season. I think he will have a
I don't
brilliant
remember.
season.
He said better than
Oh, you can't
Haaland.
remember that. You can't remember the conveniently forgot that part, isn't
No,
it?
no, no, Patrick, I remember it. He said he was gonna have a better season than Haaland.
I did say that. I actually did say that. But moving on, Josh, bro.
All right, I want to feel the
Hmm.
other. I want to feel the other side of the wing. I mean, um, Gabriel Martinelli. I think he played exceptionally well for Arsenal. He, bagged himself a goal, set up a few opportunities, and yeah, look, I feel like he's finally come to a point where he's actually going to progress a lot further than what people have seen so far. He I feel that having that focal point has to and just adding a depth into the front three there is probably going to help him out a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's looking really good at the moment, and hopefully this vein continues. So yeah,
I think he
my
has
shout.
contributed in every single game he has played as well, isn't it? So impressive.
Yeah, he's been look really good
Mm.
so
Because
far.
I've been getting so many points off of him on FPL. So yep.
Yeah.
Well
Yeah,
done, Martin.
true,
We'll do your
true.
thing.
He's more reliable than Saka
Right
We,
now,
at
we,
the
he
we-
is.
moment. Yeah.
at this moment in time, I agree. And moving on, Mr. Patrick, your choice, bro.
Oh,
Hmm.
for me, obviously a lot of people don't know how good this guy is. You know the guy from United, Andreas, who's gone to Fulham.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, he's been
yeah.
stable. He's been very stable.
Wait. Has he really?
yes, he has.
Hold
We're
on.
just
Is this
gonna.
like the actual league season, or is this like pre-season?
He's been doing great, man.
He's been. He actually has had like so many goal contributions. Apparently, even this week he had one.
Yeah.
Oh, was that from Mitrovic's goal?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
that
yeah.
was no, it wasn't. It was the flip from the own goal.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
how do you spell his bloody name? A-N
Andreas. Andreas.
Andreas.
No, I
E
is EAS.
Yes.
EAS.
Yeah.
Reas.
Andreas.
Yes.
Andreas
Where is it?
Pereira.
Let's see. Holy crap, he's
Oh.
not there.
No, damn, they might have taken him out.
Let's see.
Actually, hold on.
Let's 1 second.
Oh,
English
Oh.
Premier League
I think
club.
it's Andreas.
Well done. Thank you for letting me know now.
I don't think the Brazilian league's on
Fulham,
FIFA 22's like squad builder.
Oh,
Exactly. He was
Yeah.
playing that where?
I think it's a Flamingo.
Flamingo.
Yeah, because the Brazilian league ain't on FIFA 22.
Mm. Do you know what else is not on
so
FIFA
see
22?
Brazil Serie A. Is that the one?
Yeah,
Fluminense.
Try.
No, but he's not there for some reason.
that's
Oh.
odd.
I don't know.
Bloody hell! What happened to Andreas?
He's not there, man. Like, what can you do?
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, so we might actually have to choose another player.
Oh, God.
Who else is
Try and
there?
search his name. Try and search him by his surname.
I am. It is what it is. Andres Pereira is not available, unfortunately.
Yep,
no.
he's at pre-season.
He's
Pre-season Perlo.
he's not there. Bloody hell. So Yeah. Any other player that actually
Do you know
impressed
what?
you?
Do you know what's funny? Let me interject here, Jay. Do you know what's funny? Most players this week haven't been like super great. All the players we thought would do well have dropped stinkers.
What about Ward Prowse for Southampton?
To be honest,
Mm,
more than we can't put Warden Prowse or
What
anybody
Prowse?
for
Because we got the
Southampton.
goalkeeper.
We got the
We got your
goalkeeper.
guy. We got your
Yeah,
guy
then,
in the
then,
back.
then
Yeah.
basically, so what if we put then at the end of the day, Annie's right. Most teams, most of the players had stinkers. If you talk about midfielders, you're gonna have to pick a midfielder from the same team, maybe.
yeah.
You know what?
You're gonna have to break
I
the rule.
I was thinking like this, right? I don't know whether you would agree. Putting Martinelli in midfield and putting Alexander Isak up front because he scored a goal as well.
Nah, not bad.
But then wouldn't you put Mitrovic in there because he had a great
Yes,
game against?
put
Oh yeah,
Mitrovic.
then we can put Mitrovic as well. Yeah, either or. I have
Yeah,
no
we
problem.
can do away.
That's on behalf of Fulham.
We can do away with
Or-
Erling Haaland and put in Mitrovic.
Or guys, I'm more than happy to have
Wow.
I'm more than happy to have Ward Prowse and swap him with Calvin Brassey, is it? I'm more than happy to
Bazunu,
swap him.
Bazunu.
Bazunu,
To be
sorry.
fair, you know what? In Southampton, the player that actually impressed me was that Bella Kochap or somebody, number 37, that defender.
Mm.
Bloody hell.
That-
Oh, he is
Lavia
so
had a
good,
good
bro.
game.
Wait. Wasn't it actually Lavia who was good?
Lavia.
Yeah.
Lavia.
Ramia
Lavia was
scored.
pretty.
He scored that goal in the 30th minute, and
before he got
he
injured.
yeah.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
Bella Kochep kid is very, very, very,
Yeah.
very good. He's
Oh, he's
impressive.
fire. Yeah, man.
Every day you
Yeah.
see him, he looks very, very
He
good.
came from the
But
Bockham Academy. Good player.
bloody hell. There you go.
There
I
you
said,
go.
I told you, Jamie is our encyclopedia of
Mhm.
European football. But moving on, Annie, who is your choice?
Look at this. There's centre backs and fullbacks. Like, did anyone actually have a decent fullback or centre back this week? Like,
Yeah,
other
I
than
do. I do, but they're coming straight from my team. That's the issue.
exactly Cancelo with
Because
the
Cancelo and John
worldie
Stones
of
were
the
on
foot,
fire this weekend.
John Stones, Lissandro, Varane,
Varane. So they're all
even
coming from
Delo,
Yeah, so they're all coming from the
Malacia,
same team.
Mm.
all
Yeah.
coming from Manchester. All the good
Manchester.
defenders are coming
And
from
that's
the
not a
side.
lie. Anthony will try to deny, but that's not a lie. There's all from Manchester this weekend.
All of them are coming from Manchester.
Yeah,
like, you know,
What about Nelson Semedo?
Nah.
There
of
you go.
Wolves.
Nelson
What about
Semedo.
Tim
or-
Ream?
All right, thank you,
Team
Josh.
Room had
We'll
a good
put
game.
Tomato then. Thank you, Josh, because my mind was
Like-
going blank. I was like, who?
No,
As
'cause
a
they played a
centre
nil
back?
draw.
No,
As a
Semedo is
fullback.
is
A
fullback.
Fullback.
Yeah, it's a full
Right
Yeah,
back.
right.
Right back.
Right back. Nelson
Yeah, there he is.
Semedo. There you go. Bloody hell.
That's a nice card
He-
too.
He has a beautiful card.
Nah, it's a big card though. There's a better right back. Even this
Guys,
Guys,
this
right
is-
back is better. What's his name in the game?
Which one was that? Was that Kyle Walker Peters?
No. The other one. What's his name? Livamento's made it into a right back or something.
Livamento.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
injured.
He's injured.
Is he injured?
Yeah, he's still injured.
Even
He's
left
still
back,
injured.
there's Micho. Micho is also a good card. Micho as left back is a good card. Yeah.
Mm. But Jamie, your choice, bro.
I mean, like Annie said before, the fullbacks have not really been amazing this week, but barring City,
Man United.
yeah, and Man United as well.
Yeah, Delo is also good. Look at that. In Malasia, also it's true. All the defense is coming from the Manchester.
Manchester.
Correct.
Like,
Correct. But this is the problem, right? This is the beauty of this team builder, because you get only one person per team. You actually have to give it to other teams as well.
Yeah.
Whereas it would have.
Basically, you're telling us that we go for second, maybe third or fourth or fifth best.
You have to be, because the thing is, bro, it's easy for us to choose
I know.
players from two teams. We could have just selected United players and City players and some, like, maybe a couple of other players and be done with it. But in this case, we actually focus on the other teams as well. So,
Yeah.
Mr. Jamie,
Yeah. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with something different actually. I'm gonna go for Emerson Palmieri. I thought he was very good defensively against Tottenham. You know, I think offensively, still a little bit left to be desired. But I thought he
well
locked
done.
off the left side quite well. The right side is where a lot of Spurs attacks were coming from. I think it was the right side which led to the goal, where I think Tilo Kehrer scored the own goal. But yeah, it was quite solid defensively, attacking wise. We know he's not great. And I like the way he, you know, when Richarlison was trying to dive around and do his BS and that, he just got on his face.
That
You
big.
know,
Shit house to me.
I hate that bastard.
mate.
I
Honestly, Anthony, it reminded me of that game for PSG against, I think it was Rams. Well, I think they were Montpellier, and then Neymar done a rainbow flick over that defender, and that defender just hacked him down. I was just like, yes, mate.
I really
You know,
don't like him, bro. Every time I see him, I'm like, this guy needs
A
to
lot of people,
something needs to happen.
a lot of people don't like Richarlison. Like he's got the whole Arsenal fan base on strings right now. I can't wait
he's
for
a
that North London. I can't
he's a
wait for that
little
North London derby.
he's a little bitch, isn't he?
Yeah, can we also give a shout out to the Newcastle defense before they were robbed? They were actually very stable.
To be honest, to be honest, my choice was actually gonna be a Newcastle defender, and I was gonna put in Dan Burn in there as centre back because I thought he had a very good game as well.
Yeah,
So
before they got robbed, yeah.
there you go. So we do have
Before
defenders
they
that
got
is
robbed.
coming from different places. So there you go. There is other players from other teams, by the way, not only from
Patrick,
Manchester.
when
Damn that
Dan
Yerky
catches
time.
you, Patrick, when Dan catches you,
No, but it's
Hey.
facts.
when he catches
I
you,
was arguing with Liverpool fans at work, and they're still, and then they came out with minutes. They started showing me seconds. People went on the floor. I was like, guys, we've been in that situation before at City, and people do shit house. They go on the floor. Anthony, you've seen it. Josh, you've seen it. They go on the floor, but I've never seen a ref count. They count the minutes, but they don't count it that far to 98, and you score at 98. He had the whistle in his mouth, and after the count, he puts it down and then waits for the.
You see, at the end of the day, it might not have been fair. It might not have been any it's the thing is it has always been a minimum of whatever minutes. So I mean, I don't know. I have no sympathy for Newcastle as well because I don't like them as well. To be fair, I'm very I don't know. The thing is, it's a very hard choice. I don't like Newcastle as well as Liverpool.
Yeah.
I would have preferred a draw.
Could you imagine how many last minute? Could you imagine how many last minute goals could have been chalked away if they played just the minutes that they're supposed to have?
Exactly.
At Anfield, they always give them extra time. Imagine if Liverpool's just the whistle just blows. But you know what?
That's game over.
Yeah, you know what my hope is, Anthony, regardless of the fact that happened to them, is that team is so weak. Even if that midfielder they've added, even if Thiago comes in, I've seen that team is so weak at the point where a decent team that finishes is still going to smack them. That's what's going to happen.
By the way, Twisted is running his own agenda by bigging up Richarlison. And now,
ask him. You need to ask him, Anthony. Did he get Conor Gallagher?
Oh no, he got Levi Colville, isn't it?
No. He must have got what's his name, Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well. He got one of them.
It is what it is. However, our last choice, Mr. Josh MUFC.
This leaves it pretty hard. I mean, there weren't really any standout defensive performances, but I want to actually shift the attention to Leeds versus Everton, even though it wasn't the greatest game. I feel like the standout there was for Leeds and Robin. I have a 12-inch. Yeah, that guy, Robin Koch, or however you pronounce his surname is.
Oh yeah,
Koch. Robin Koch.
Oh, I mispronounced.
Koch.
Okay.
I do get what Josh means though, because when I listen to his name in the commentary, it sounds like Robin Koch, don't it?
Yes, it does.
But by the way, on who scored? the Leeds versus Liverpool, Leeds versus Everton match, Robin, that
Cock,
bird
Koch.
cock.
person,
Robin
Cock.
Koch.
Robin Koch.
Robin Rooster, I'll put it that way, uh,
Hey, cock. Hey.
has 6.8 of a rating, and you know who has a better rating than him?
Who?
James Tarkovsky, 6.9.
Mm.
Ah,
I
yeah.
I, I,
Good
I,
job.
no, I watched part of that game, but I felt like
Oh,
coach stood out
yes.
more. Like I felt like he interfered the play a
Mm.
lot more and at least provided some stability. It wasn't a very exciting game, but
No,
I felt like he stood out more than anyone else in my eyes. So that's just my shout there.
no,
Yeah,
He's a
but
very
but
good
this
defender,
is
though.
this is I mean, to be fair, either or could have been fine because that game was a draw, and both like all like the match rating was very similar as well, so it's not a big difference in there.
Okay.
However, this is our team of the week. Starting at a left wing, we got Raheem the Dream Sterling. In
Shillings.
Yeah, and as a center forward, we got Timo Lukaku Haaland, and then we got uh, Alexander. I ripped my pants in my first game. Mitrovic and Harvey. My leg is all good. Elliot, Christian. I will never fall down on the ground. Ericsson,
Uh,
Gabriel,
Actually,
Gabriel.
relax.
Let me finish.
Take rest.
Let me finish. Gabriel, I am never gonna get injured. Martinelli, Emerson, I wish I was at Chelsea. Palmieri, Dan, I hope I never left Brighton. Burns, Bazunu, and this guy. Which I think his name is actually a rooster, but I don't want to say his actual name.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
Nelson, I
say
left
it,
Barcelona. Nelson, I
say
left
it.
Barcelona for no reason. Semedo.
Tomato.
But yeah.
Wait,
However, moving
who's the
on,
manager? Who's the manager though?
there
We
are
need
no
to put a manager.
managers in this. There are no managers. However, we got something better. We got the bowler of the week, the stoller of
Mm.
the week, and the honorable mentions for bowler as well as stoller. So, boys, I'll leave it for you guys. I will give you the opportunity for bowler
There's
of
only
the
one
week.
guy. There's only one
Josh,
guy,
say
and
it. Josh,
there's
say it.
only one guy. I don't care if he plays for the rival. You respect the man to do back-to-back hat tricks
Josh,
and
say
have
it.
9 goals at this point.
Annie, let Josh
Just to
say it. Josh,
just to
say it.
drop kick Josh in his chest and into the mud. Erling Haaland, we respect you. Ball of the week.
Agreed.
Mr. Erlen Brunt Haaland.
We've defeated
Erling
him.
Brook.
I'm
We've
not defeated.
defeated
I'm
Josh.
just agreeing. I'm just agreeing. I haven't been defeated yet.
So
Still
Josh,
haven't.
who's the ball of the week?
It's Haaland.
He
Haaland.
Yeah,
can't say it. Josh
yeah.
can't say
Go on,
It's
Josh, say it.
Mm.
Say
it.
it,
Say it,
man. Who's
Josh.
the ball of the week?
it's that Norwegian second form freezer.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Oh.
no. It's
Oh.
Margin Boo. That's what we refer to him as.
Josh
But
is funny. You can say.
by the way,
That's all right. We got it. We got it. Good work.
so what do you boys think of stoller of the week?
Mo Salah.
Yeah, Mo Salah. Yeah, more the Egyptian King Salah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
rattle a few people like if I Mo Salah.
Do you know what? The same way as Josh said, some people put so much hope. I put hope in him too. Remember, I said he owns the keys in this league. I hyped him. I said he owns the keys, and Haaland and Nunes and these other new guys have to take the keys from him. My God, did we jinx him? Man's just stinking in the
Yeah.
place.
I think he
Shout
forgot
out,
his keys at home.
Man's
shout out
literally
the
doing an
people.
Aubameyang. He's on that
Oh
350
no.
a week.
Shout
He's
shout
like,
out.
Hey, hey, hey! No,
What is
nobody.
Aubameyang
Oh,
done to
sorry,
Salah?
sorry. Obama what? Obama
Obama
what?
who?
Obama where?
Obama
Obama Chelsea.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, is he actually doing this? Do you know what,
oh, no
yeah?
way.
No one's addressed the fact that this Chelsea number 9 curse is still ongoing.
Bro, it's new owners, no curse.
I'm
No,
surprised
no,
he's
no,
got
no.
number
No,
nine.
you can't. No, it's not that easy.
If
It's not that easy. Come
Aubameyang
on, young.
flops, it's not any number 9 anymore. It's just Chelsea at Stamford
Bro,
Bridge.
we paid
Someone,
10 we paid 10 million euros for this guy. We paid we paid how much, Patrick, for
25. It
Lukaku?
says 25. It says 25. Why are you
What?
reducing?
No,
Why are you taking our
Says
money?
25.
we
Why are you
didn't
lying?
pay 25.
Don't be
I,
Sky Sports.
We didn't pay anything. We basically paid 10 million, basically, because what they did was they reduced the salary. They reduced the transfer fees and told us to release Marcos Alonso so he can join on a free to
oh,
Barcelona.
so that's why you're removing the rest of the money. That's what you're doing.
Yes.
Look
Yeah.
at this
So
guy.
we got rid of Marcus Alonso and
Right.
got
Okay. For us,
Aubameyang.
it's for
Yeah.
rivals, it's 25.
My Barca friend is not happy with the fact
Mm.
that Memphis Depay is staying and they just picked up Alonso on the free. He's
Oh, bro,
crying.
I'm happy he goes Chelsea.
I
I'm
am
happy he
so
goes Chelsea.
happy. This transfer window has been epic for me because Marcus Alonso has left my club. I mean, for that reason alone, I am very happy about.
He used
However,
to score
the
goals for you.
staller of the week is Mo, the Egyptian king, Salah.
Salah.
Liverpool fans,
However,
come for me. Come for me. I dare you.
They, they, they,
however,
they picked to chase money for this guy.
Yeah.
however, any honorable mentions for bowler of the week?
The
Mm.
best
Varane.
Manchester City striker, Julian Alvarez.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
This guy, you're
Look at
agenda, bro. You're
nah.
agenda.
Honorable mention, getting a brace in a whitewash. I consider that a decent
Okay,
contribution.
in all fairness, if we're being
Yeah.
fair, and if I was a fair football fan, right, let's move the whole happiness for Haaland. Well, if I watch that game as a football fan, right,
Yeah.
Alvarez performed better than Haaland.
Oh,
exactly. That's
100%.
why I think he's a better
No.
footballer.
No, like what I'm trying to say, Annie, is like his performance was all rounded. He was everywhere, right? But I think that's what happens in most teams like Inter and Martinez. Remember, Martinez used to do all the round stuff for
For
Lukaku,
Lukaku.
and all
Yeah.
Lukaku did was bag. I think that's the relationship they're gonna have, where Alvarez is the guy who dribbles, takes the ball, carries the ball, goes down. Thing. It could
Yeah.
have been Jesus. Jesus, it could have been you
Nah. He
behind
has
Haaland.
to.
It could have been
Alvarez
you.
has to
No.
start ahead of Foden. I'm sorry.
Jesus. This is
What,
the thing,
what,
Alvarez
bro.
what,
has.
For me, I
Alvarez.
always believe that. Like, I think Alvarez is actually a better footballer than Erling Haaland, but
Mm.
Erling Haaland
The better goal scorer.
is a batsman. He scores. That's all he knows
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
He'll just score for you. It is what it is. But honorable mention, because I think Josh is being very humble today and he's doing his thing and he has given it to Alvarez. Honorable mention for Stoller of
take
the week,
Aguero.
boys.
Oh God. Who?
Musalia
Gabriel.
Karte.
Oh yeah, Karte. Gabriel
Oh.
for giving away that goal to. Wait, no. Was it not this
But
week? No.
by the way,
No.
if you guys are gonna tell me these players' names, please also spell it out for me because I have no idea how to type it in.
What about this Nottingham Forest manager who keeps throwing in
Oh,
players he just bought
Cooper.
yesterday?
Oh,
Just bought,
Steve
Oh.
Cooper.
he bought a player
Yeah.
yesterday, right? These players are not stable and you're throwing them
Oh
in a
God.
big match.
Batshuayi failed yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Batshuayi bit fun.
Lodi was being slashed apart. He came in
Mm.
yesterday. He just landed yesterday. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, go ahead, you play.
Yep. And Batshuayi is actually joined Fenerbahce.
Oh my God! Can
He
you
didn't go
imagine?
to Nottingham. He
You
didn't go
guys
to
screwed them
Nottingham
over.
Forest.
You
Is
guys
that a
screwed
loan
them
or
over. You didn't
permanent
send
deal?
paperwork. You didn't send paperwork. You guys are evil. They
You
didn't
guys
send
are
the paperwork.
terrible. You lot did the De Gea. You didn't send the paperwork. It just got stuck in the machine.
Yep. Sorry,
Ah.
lads. The fax machine just broke, unfortunately.
Why?
Mm.
Why do you do that to Bashwai, you guys? Are you
Who
thinking that
poured?
maybe in the
Who
future
poured
you'll
the
come
blue?
out good?
Who poured? Who poured the
By the
blue
way,
Kool-Aid on the fax machine?
The bowler of the week, as according to Mr. Twisted, it is Haaland.
No
The
one cares.
staller of the week is Patrick Vieira. For some reason,
Boo.
Fair shout.
Twisted is not very happy with Crystal Palace at this moment in time. He was furious about his transfer window
They're
this
doing
So
good
morning
was
as
though.
well.
They're doing good.
Yeah,
they are, but
honorable bowler is Mikel Arteta, 5 out of 5. Excellent work by Mr. Mikel. And for some reason, he has put in Turkish pum pum. I don't know why that is.
I don't even know.
You're so random, man. I love it. I love it.
If
This
I
guy's incredible.
if I speak,
I don't know why that is, but he put Turkish pum pum in, and I was like, all right, okay, let's talk about it then. Um,
Anthony, Can we mention
Yes.
something quickly? You see, look at all the players on the all the players on the field. Not one Villa player after all that spending. Imagine.
By the way,
Oh,
by the
Leicester
way,
player as well.
by the
Yeah.
way, I would say just keep that energy until Tuesday, boys, because Tuesday we will be doing a stream where we will be reconsidering all the things that we made, like the predictions we made for
Oh
the Premier League
no.
season.
Yep.
So we
Oh,
will revisit that and then run any agenda you want with regards to it. I have no problem.
Josh, we're fine. Remember, we got the Leicester and Southampton in the bag. Remember what we said?
I do
Leicester and
remember this.
Southampton.
Mm.
Remember, we said, be careful.
Yeah, we're on it. We're
However,
on it.
However, we are moving on to phase two of the stream. So this is going to be very interesting.
Josh, be careful with your fingers.
This is going to be
Josh, you just
very.
put me in the eye, man.
Oh, sorry,
This is
sorry.
this is very this is very interesting because my team actually had 84 points this
Oh,
week.
no, no,
No, that's
no,
the channel's team. That's the
no.
channel's
We're
team.
going, Patrick. You need to get
Anthony
onto
is
this
sports
guy as
washing.
well. This
Anthony is
man
sports
is got
washing.
the biggest sports washing. He has two teams. Two teams. If Dan and Jess didn't bring it to my attention, I would never have known. Chat, get onto this guy. He has two teams in the league. There is
By the
no
way,
way
by the way, I
we're
Who's
wasn't
letting this
that?
hiding.
go.
I wasn't hiding it. My name is
No.
there on both teams. It's
To be fair,
clearly.
that's the L we all hold for being so damn slow. Anyone could have seen it at any point. We're just like, oh, it's just there. It's doing what it's doing. And we're all pretty stupid to not notice it after about 4
Who's
to
this
5
guy with the
weeks.
two teams, Annie?
Me.
The guy running the show up here. You see this Chelsea? You see this Chelsea guy with their shed at their club? This one right here with a bummy. This guy right here.
That's fair.
Hey,
That's fair.
Obama what? Obama what?
Obama cursed.
Obama where? Obama Chelsea. Yeah. Every time you bring up his
Dude,
name, I'm gonna do it.
We're gonna clip you just there.
We're going
Every
to
time, every
when
time you
when he
say his
scores
name, I'm gonna do it,
when he scores less goals than Rashford. We're gonna come back here.
bro. You know what? If he scores 10 goals in the Premier League, he's already outscored Lukaku. So I'm happy.
And Kai Havertz.
That's a generational signing.
And
that
Kai
one.
Havertz.
Bro, for 10 million, he scores me 15 goals. Let's say 15 goals in the Premier League. I'm happy. I'm very happy.
So you're setting the bar.
Wait, hold on.
low.
Who's the
I'm
captain
not
on this
setting
team?
I am not setting the bar very, very low, bro, because that's what we want. Because we haven't had a 10 goal striker in, I don't know, since Diego Costa.
Who's your
So
captain
for
of
me,
this team?
oh, you know who it is. You know who it is.
I
He's
can't
lucky.
believe you. I can't
He's
believe
lucky.
you run agendas on camera, but in the background you're captaining them.
You know he's lucky because I'm sure someone else had Mo Salah as their captain or Gabby Jesus in the league.
No, so what I did was, okay, I'll come clean, right? So what I did
Yeah,
was
better.
I have two teams, right? This team,
Mhm.
I have Haaland as captain and Kane as vice captain. In my other team, I have Kane as captain and Haaland as vice captain. So
Look at this. Look at this. In
That's
caught in
cheating.
4K. FFP. Get onto him. Caught in 4K.
I don't care. Come at me, bitch.
Who's his sponsorship?
Come at me. I don't care. But
That's probably the most shameless thing I've ever heard.
bro, I am
Yeah,
shameless.
he's
That's the
the king
thing.
of shameless.
He has
I
no
don't-
shame.
I don't care. See,
He
I
has
would
no
do it.
shame.
No, because this is the channel's not the it's the channel's FPL team. I take into account of
Look how he's
everybody's
stuttering under
thoughts
pressure.
and
Look how he's
feed.
stuttering.
I am not stuttering.
This is third degree shamelessness.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes,
This
bro.
is worse
I
than
am
Arsenal fans.
I am shameless, and I don't care about it.
That is the clearest, and that gives you the clearest conscience in the world. You can be as reckless as you want and be like, I don't care, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
he
fine.
sleeps
It's
well. He
brilliant.
sleeps well, knowing
It's
he's got
intelligent.
two fantasy teams, and he's probably going to watch him. He's going to captain Salah,
Yep.
captain somebody else.
Oh no! By the way, I am not adding Salah into any of these teams
Can,
because that guy
can,
has let me
can we
down
be
4 weeks
honest?
in a row.
Can we
Wait,
be
wait, wait,
honest?
wait.
Let's have a moment of silence for those people who've captained Salah for the 5 games and hope
Trust me.
I will not. just
That's
get back.
that's what
Just,
happened to people who
I
captain
know
Salah.
five games and just how you hope. It's the hope that kills you. You still captain somebody saying they will come clean. I remember Kane. I did that once with Kane. I was like, he'll come clean all games until I changed him. He banged in 3. I was like,
It happened. It
But-
always happens.
But this is the thing, boys. I need to understand. With regards to this team, right? I
Yeah.
don't see where I'm gonna make any changes. I just think that this team is good enough.
Wait, who's injured? James. Oh,
James
God.
is not injured. He's back in
He's
training
not.
and stuff like. Yeah, he's not injured, by the way.
Yeah, FPL needs to stop doing that where they assume someone's not there.
But as it's basically to pick the team. This is the team that we will have. So we'll have Allison in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Cancelo, Reece James, and Cucurella against West Ham. We got Gabriel Martinelli against Manchester United. We got. Let me change.
I
We
think,
got.
I think Man United are going to beat Arsenal.
I
Just
think
Man
so
United.
as well.
I think they're
But
gonna
this
beat
is the thing.
Patrick,
I think
Patrick,
as well.
relax. Patrick,
think-
relax.
No,
I
no,
think
no, no,
so
no.
as well.
Look at the facts. Look at the facts. Look at the Arsenal midfield. I know they did well against Aston Villa. Aston Villa were ass. You guys, you're playing good. Trust me, you will catch them on the counter and they're bad. Because what Arsenal is going to do against Man United, they'll come in with their chests out. They'll play that high line.
You're
They will
idiot.
not care to trust me because they think they're better.
Anthony's
Just-
gonna play as well.
I'm gonna put in Rashford.
Mm-mm.
Andreas is doing good though. He's been getting
Andreas is definitely doing good, but however, Pascal I am gross is much better.
Yeah, but
on
he's only
points.
got
Can you
probably.
double click, Pascal? Let's see how many points he's got.
I think Gross has probably only got 2 more decent performances before they start meeting the big boys, and I
John,
don't
let's
think
see how many
he'll
points.
keep
Let's see.
going.
How
So
many
that's
points?
37 points in
Let's see
total.
So
Andreas.
far.
Let's see Andreas. Andreas must be
I think
21
he's-
points.
No.
21 points.
Yeah.
So
quite- they're
Pascal
doing
I
good,
am
both of them.
gross.
What about Rashford? What about Rashford?
No.
Nah.
It's
22
Rashford
points.
Bank.
He's got 22 points for doing what? For running.
Nothing.
playing 90 minutes.
Bro, feeding the kids.
Distance
Feeding the
cover.
kids.
Distance
Bro,
cover.
Rash Food Bank. Feeding the kids.
He's got a
Did you-
handicap. He's got a handicap in this season.
Did you see him yesterday? Oh my goodness. We could have been 3 up by the beginning
Yeah.
of the second half.
Yeah, 100%.
But so I think this team is good enough, and I'm gonna set up this team this way, and I'm gonna leave it as it is.
Question before you do
yes.
that.
Yes, bro.
We're all going to say this is good, but I'm worried about Harry Kane.
Why are you
I'm
worried about Harry Kane?
Kane. They're
Why are
playing
you worried
Fulham,
about it? Yeah.
and Spurs have been absolutely trashed the last 2 games.
yeah,
It's Fulham
And
at
I'm
home or
worried-
away. Fulham
I
at
think
home
Fulham
or away.
are. I think it's Fulham at home. I think it's
Fulham are
Fulham
difficult.
at
No,
home.
it's Tottenham away. It's basically Tottenham at home. It's Fulham has to travel to Tottenham basically.
Mhm.
Mm.
Just
I'll
before we
leave.
continue, I'm going to bounce, guys. It's getting a little bit late, but I'm going to leave my predictions for this game week in the private chat for you to reference.
Yes, please.
I'm doing that now. Yeah. Just
Oh,
late
do
night
it
last
whenever
night,
you.
catching up with me. But yeah, Patrick, good to see you again. Annie, thanks for coming on.
Thank you, Josh, man.
Yeah, and
Thank you,
I'll
Josh.
catch you soon. I'll catch you in game week 24 when Haaland gets the 30.
See you, man. See you, man.
All right, peace out,
Take
guys.
care.
Thanks for having us.
Take care. So
yeah.
what we will do? So this is the fantasy team that we are going to stick with for this week. Win,
Mhm.
lose or draw, and this is the team we are sticking with. However, save your team before anything happens. Excellent. Haaland captain again. But we have to go over all the results and see who won the midweek battle of the predictions. So, the midweek battle of the predictions went like this. We got, let's see, uh, we got a Crystal Palace draw. Uh, I predicted a Brentford win. Josh predicted a Palace win. Pav predicted a Brentford win. And Twisted predicted a Palace win. So we all got that wrong.
Wah,
Uh,
wah.
then we predicted a Brighton win. Uh, and Pav predicted a draw. And Twisted predicted a draw. We all got that wrong
Mm-mm.
as well. However, I'll put it this way, right? The
Go on.
first four predictions, we all got it wrong.
Damn.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, we all got
I
it
Should
wrong.
have
didn't I
should
say
have believed
Southampton
in
is gonna smack
Mitrovic.
you? I've always
I
said on the
Yes.
said it as
agenda.
well. I said it as
I
well.
say that
And I
Southampton is
said
gonna smash you.
and I
My
said
agenda never
I
drops.
and I
What
said
did
to
you
them
put me
Mitrovic.
down as? I always say that Southampton is always gonna slap you.
I said to him, Mitrovic is
Right.
gonna score against Brighton and they're going
All
to
right.
be the winners.
All right. All right. Okay, I get it. I get it. However, I did say Aston Villa is gonna win, so shame on me.
Mm,
And Josh
Steven
said
Gerrard
Arsenal.
tax.
I think Steven Gerrard is gonna get sacked. By the way, I think you
Brother,
guys will also
it's
agree.
not
Just,
this is it this
just,
Sunday or
just
next
watch it.
Saturday? The
Just
El
watch him perform
Sakico.
great against City. Just watch them. They're idiots. They
Oh
always do
god,
that.
could you imagine? After
Uh,
Oh
letting
yeah,
you after
he said
running over
something.
you.
He
did you
said
hear him?
something ridiculous.
He said, "Oh, we're gonna make it. We're just gonna close spaces and make it difficult." You know what that means, right?
They're
11
We're
sitting
gonna
defenders.
back.
play low block. Low block.
Yeah, they're
With all
sitting
that
It's
back.
shameless,
oh man.
and
You're
you
gonna
know he
see
does it.
John McGinn.
He does it with a passion because he loves what you call this again. He loves Liverpool.
John
By the way,
McGinn, everybody
so
sitting back.
all of us predicted a Wolves win and got that wrong as well.
You lot
So
have
bloody hell, we had a
you lot
horrendous thing.
you lot did
However,
like a FPL.
I predicted a City win and I predicted 9-0, a bit
Huh?
close. Yeah, I predicted a 9-0
You
City win,
predicted
and
9.
yeah, so we got close, like 6-0. Josh predicted a 4-0 City win. Twisted predicted a 4-0 City win. Pav predicted a 6-0 City win.
No, we didn't. I
He
need to
did
see that
predict.
on camera. I need to see that on camera to believe it. There is no way he predicted 6-0. Oh my god, he fucking predicted 6-0.
He did 6-0. I swear he predicted 6-0. See? He sent me a
Patrick,
he
I
sent
told
me a
you the
message
powers
saying
of
6-0.
Manchester are untold, man. I don't care if my team is crap. Something about when you predict certain things, it happens. Like, oh my days. Man said he predicted a 6-0,
He
and it
literally
came to
predicted a
happen.
6-0. So I predicted a West Ham win, and Twisted predicted a Spurs win. However, Josh and Pep predicted two draws, so they get the win there. I predicted a Newcastle win, which I got wrong. Josh predicted a Liverpool win. Pep predicted a Liverpool win, and Twisted predicted a Liverpool win as well. And we all predicted a United win, except Pep, who predicted a draw. And that was the end of that. So I got actually two correct, which is absolutely horrendous. Josh got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct, which is good. Pav got 1, 2, 3, 4 correct, which is good. Twisted got 1, 2, 3, 4 correct. So this week it is actually Josh who is the winner
Oh no.
in this. Yeah, and
Nah,
a
nah,
round
nah,
of applause for Mr. Josh.
nah. We're not clapping for the guy that hates on Erling Haaland.
So now that we have all you guys, I have Pav's predictions with me, which he sent across to me already.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think that you boys also will be joining us in this little game that we have. So I am gonna put in me, Pav, Twisted, uh, Josh, Pat, and Annie. So, to start off with, let's start off with the first game, Everton
Oh,
versus Liverpool. What do you think,
mm,
boys?
Liverpool win.
Draw.
Holy
Mm,
crap.
a draw.
Mm.
Really?
I'll,
You
I'll
think
go
Gordon's gonna
that
score again?
that golden guy is gonna bag in this one. Man,
I
how these guys,
I
how
said
this
that
man
last
is Annie, how this man are moving? How
I
Liverpool are
don't
moving?
know. Lampard's supposed to be dead and buried. Like Everton. Ugh.
I think they're
So,
gelling together. I think he's gone back to the basics. You've noticed that they're just not playing fancy football. They're just playing
Just
basic.
playing.
Yeah, we will do it. I think they got. You know what? I think they'll be pumped for this, and it's good that this time Liverpool is going to Everton. Remember last time Liverpool went there, Alan was injured. Now they have got. I think is Alan back. Please tell me
I
Alan is.
I think he
I think
might
I
still be
think
out.
Solomon Rondon scoring a goal. How would that sound?
Ah, he would against that Liverpool defense.
No.
Isaac sat down Van Dijk. Did you see that? That was.
I can't.
Fuck
They
me.
called it offside, and I was like, it's the same position as where Rashford was, but people are still saying it's offside.
I
I
don't
was
think
like,
So
it
brother,
was. I
so
think
what are you
VAR.
guys? So
this man were being helped.
you're predicting a draw, isn't it, Pat? And
I'm
Annie,
saying a
what are
draw.
you predicting?
I'm predicting a 2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. I am actually predicting a draw as well. But Pav has predicted a 4-0 win to Liverpool. Twisted has predicted a 2-1 win to Liverpool. And Josh has predicted a 1-0 win for Liverpool. And Blake's football meet. Hey, Blake, thank you for jumping in. Blake is also in the whole mix and he has predicted a 3-1 Liverpool. Well done.
Mm.
Excellent. So, Brentford leads. What
This
are you
one's
guys
a tricky
thinking?
one. Patrick, this was a tricky one because you think Leeds will do well, but they've lost Rodrigo, who was probably their
Oh,
main
yeah.
outlet for goals.
They got cocked though.
And gosh, oh my God,
It's Kosh,
idiot.
not Kosh. Uh,
It's gonna be so bad when we actually see his name on Sky and it's actually the other version. Then I'll be like, oh my God, you know, fucking kidding me. Um, Brentford. Since the
unpredictable team.
since they beat United, they haven't really shown that again, have they?
See,
Ivan Toney hasn't scored. Some of
I'm
the
see-
players don't look great.
I'm seeing a 2-1 to Brentford, to be honest.
I think it might be 3-1 Leeds.
Right. 3-1 leads.
I'm seeing 2-2.
Mm.
Bloody hell. 2-2.
Yeah.
And Pav
Dan
has
James and Dan James was playing well for them and they've sold him. I'm
yeah,
shocked.
Dan James has joined
Send
on
them on
loan to
loan.
Fulham.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Annie,
And
like the game they played against Chelsea, Dan James was the one helping. All the game, Dan James has been linking well with Rodrigo, but yet they've decided to sell him. I'm surprised.
by the
Mm.
way, Willian is at Fulham as well.
Jesus, did you hear that? William, come back.
You know what that means. You know what that means, right?
UCL run.
Tottenham. It might happen something to Tottenham because Willian loves to score against Tottenham, by the
Nah,
way.
Oh
he's a
God.
dead player, dusty player,
I'm
dusty player.
putting it. I'm putting it. When it gets to that fixture, I'm
What?
putting it out there.
He's not a
When it-
dusted player. He's a
Yes, he
good
Yeah,
is.
he
boy.
is.
I
He
love
What the
is.
Willian.
what?
The
So
guy needs to go back
I
to
love cake,
Brazil.
but doesn't mean it's good for me.
Yeah, and I love pizza. Doesn't mean it's good for me.
Brother, did you
All
not
right.
see him at Arsenal? Man, dusted.
See, Arsenal, I don't know what happened to all these players at Arsenal because you can't be the Premier League's golden boot winner a year ago and just flop the next season completely.
Well, we just saw it happen. So
Yeah, but Aubameyang, he's okay. Let we leave it. We leave it. I hope that he can play. By the way, I didn't see anything wrong with his jaw or anything. I hope he can play.
exactly, it's just his work permit that would be the problem.
I don't know. Maybe they get it sorted out. By the way, Josh has predicted a 1-1 draw as well. And Twisted and Blake has also predicted a 1-1 draw. Moving on. West Ham versus Chelsea. What are we saying,
Wait,
boys?
they're going to Stamford Bridge.
They are going to Stamford Bridge, and I know what Patrick is gonna say. Patrick is gonna predict a West Ham win.
I'm also going to
Uh,
predict a
do you
West
know?
Ham win.
Yeah, do you know that new striker West Ham has? Who's going to
Samaka.
Skamaka,
stop him? Yeah, who's going to stop him?
Koulibaly, Fofana, Thiago Silva,
Yo,
Cucurella,
Yeah.
Reece James.
let me tell you this for free. They're going to beat you 4-1.
Holy crap!
Bergwijn is going to dunk on on Cucurella and retire him.
Oh my days.
And
Oh
then
my
the new
days.
striker is going to be dunking on those 50-odd centre backs you have.
Oh my days. Man said
4-1. 4-1. 4-1.
4-1.
Okay, Twisted has predicted 2-1 Chelsea. Blake has predicted a 1-0 to Chelsea. And Patrick has predicted a 4-1 to West Ham. And Annie, what are you predicting?
2-1 to West Ham.
Fuck you, Annie. Thank you.
I'm sorry. Did you saw yourself against Southampton? What happened?
We didn't have players, bro.
Huh?
We didn't have any players.
Okay. If you lose this game, are you going to use that same excuse as well?
No.
Yeah. I hope you
By the way,
don't.
I am predicting a draw as well. I okay.
If they
So
win, this guy's gonna come back with the biggest shamelessness I've ever seen. He's gonna be like, "You all thought we were gonna lose." Ha, 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 ha."
Oh
They're
no,
gonna be like,
I never say nothing. I never say nothing, bro. I am as
I told
I
them
was too
Leeds were
busy on
gonna
that
dunk on
fence.
them, and I was at work. I was like, Leeds will dunk on you, and they dunked on you.
and I am very calm. I never say nothing. You have seen me when I lose any, and you have heard me when we win.
Yeah.
Am I the calmest
Oh my
person
god,
that you see?
Patrick. That night when he was talking, he sounded like someone took his wife from him. Like, oh my days.
I never said nothing. I always said, "Yep, this is what it is," and Pav and everybody has predicted. So Newcastle, Crystal Palace. Surely Patrick Vieira is going to teach Newcastle a lesson.
Is Bruno
I
back?
don't
Is
know.
Bruno back?
No, I don't think he is. I
Oh,
don't think him.
this is a tough game.
Him,
These are the
Callum
games where
Wilson.
Zaha just scores for no reason in this
Yeah,
game.
but him,
Yes.
Callum Wilson, who else?
Isaac
Trippier picked up another knock again.
is
Again.
back though, isn't he?
Again. But Isaac playing.
Um,
I think Newcastle will win though.
Newcastle will win. Okay. So what are you predicting? I'm actually predicting a 2-1 win to
Yeah,
Newcastle.
I'm predicting
And
2-1. I think Isaac will score again.
Twisted has predicted a 2-1 for Palace. And Blake has predicted a Desmond for this. And what are you predicting, Pat, for the Newcastle versus Crystal Palace?
2-1 to Newcastle. I think regardless that they've got injuries, I think at home Newcastle is becoming very dangerous, and their fans
Yeah.
are very great. I think they're gonna push them. So yeah, as much as I might think about Zaha will score randomly, trust me, Zaha is like that. Watch him start scoring now since his move to Chelsea didn't work out.
Yeah,
And what are you predicting, Annie?
2-1 Newcastle. I think
Two,
actually
2-1.
3-1.
Holy
3-1.
crap.
I think
3-1
Isaac. I
Newcastle.
think. I think Isaac's gonna score a brace.
And Josh has also predicted a Palace win. And Pav has predicted a Palace win, which is pretty good. Bloody hell, everybody's predicting a Palace win. The next game that we have, Nottingham Forest versus Bournemouth. Battle of the shit.
1-0. 1-0. 1-0 Palace. 1-0 Forest. 1-0 Forest.
1-0 Forest. What are you boys thinking? I'm saying nil-nil, by the way.
Mm.
Pat, what are you thinking for Forest versus Bournemouth?
I think it's a draw. Both coming from
Right.
the championship, I think they'll know how to play each other, so they'll cancel each other out.
But Bournemouth
So
are so bad.
you're thinking like a nil-nil for nil-nil basically, or a 1-1.
Nil-nil. I'll go with nil-nil.
Excellent, excellent. And Josh has predicted a draw as well. Twisted has predicted a 2-0 for Forest, and Blake has predicted a 3-1 for Forest. Bloody hell. I mean, after signing all these bloody players, now they have actually bought a bendy bus to take them to these games, like those bendy buses in London to take to these
Oh
games.
my god.
One of these players has to come good. But coming on to one of the other big games this weekend,
Mm.
Spurs versus Spurs versus Fulham, a London derby. What are you boys thinking? I think Willian is going to score.
Is he gonna play
Um.
though? Is the work permit and everything gonna be done? I don't know.
I think this work
Mm.
permit thing will be done seemingly quickly.
Would you destroy that Fulham team if there's no injuries and it's playing very well? Would you start destroying it by subbing somebody who's been good and throwing in William? William, I think maybe is gonna be thrown in maybe second
From the
half because
yeah.
would you take that Fulham team apart? It's very well doing well right now. The
Hmm.
guy from Jamaica, Reed, you cannot even bench him. I don't know. I just feel like it's a good team right now. I don't know what Annie thinks.
Um. I'm thinking Fulham are going to turn Spurs over, but I think it's gonna. It might not be difficult. I think it's going to be 3-2 Fulham.
3-2 Fulham, bloody hell.
I
See, a
generally
lot of
think. I
people have.
generally think Mitrovic is going to bully their back line.
I think so as well. What are you thinking, Pat?
I don't know. There's hope, but I just feel like if it was a Fulham, would have been better. But at Spurs, I think these idiots will be losing 1-0 and then go second half and manage to win it 2-1. And Harry
Yes,
Kane will score those dodgy goals he scored against Chelsea.
exactly. Oh, that is suck. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say nothing. I've spoken
No.
about it enough. But Pev has predicted. As Pev's prediction has come through, it's 3-0 to the Spuds apparently.
Mm.
So Pev has also said Spurs. I have gone with a 1-0 to Fulham. You are going to go with a 2-1 to Spurs. So Blake has gone with a 1-0 to Fulham. Annie has gone with a 3-2 for Fulham. Josh has gone with a Spurs win, as well as Twisted has gone with a 2-0 Spurs win. Wolves versus Southampton.
This is another banana skin. We have
Yeah,
no idea who's scoring for these guys.
yeah, both teams seem to be playing good, and both teams seem to be doing good. They get the unlucky. Like Southampton, all the games they played good. Even though people were saying, "Oh, they're trash," they have been playing good.
Mhm.
Southampton. It's just a matter of they haven't been putting the ball at the back of the net. Maybe that's why they were looking for Liam Delap. I think we should have sent him
Mm.
there. If I'm honest, I don't know why City did not want to send him there. They should have sent him there instead of sending him to his dad's team. That dusty team. So yeah. So anyway, look, that guy. Who's that guy? There's a guy they have. I forgot his name. He wears
For
number
who?
9. What's his
For
name?
who? For
Huh?
who?
Shea Adams.
No, the
Okay.
wears number 9. There's a guy who wears number 9. Oh my god, he's good. The
Jimenez
way the way he carries the ball. Let me
for
Google him.
This is
Southampton.
for Southampton or for Wolves.
Southampton.
Adam
Um,
Armstrong.
Yeah,
Adam
him.
Armstrong.
Oh, there's talent in that guy. Am I the
But
one to
that's
see
all
him?
he does. He's a mandem player, bro.
So
Who's
it's
that
just
man?
dribble and no
Yes,
anything like.
Vibes. Vibes.
he's a mandem FC player.
I
That's
He's
all
I
he does.
vibes.
I have a feeling that guy has to be put down the middle. I think he would be dangerous down in the middle with going at players. Because okay, anyway, look, this one I think it's going to be a scruffy draw because both these teams I think are well balanced, But don't forget, Southampton now have lost Lavia for 6 weeks, so I don't know who's going to be in
Yeah,
midfield because Romeo has gone to Girona. Romeo has gone.
exactly. Correct.
So
Yep.
that midfield, who plays as who's going to play down the middle then next to
I have
Walcott?
no idea.
No idea. No idea.
But
But
I think it's gonna be 1-1.
I predicted a 1-1 as well. I'm predicting a hella draws this weekend.
Because some of these
Um,
games, like you just
are you gonna go with the 1-1 as well, Pat?
Yeah, same. Yeah, both of these teams are dead food. Let's be honest, right now.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed. Then we come to another big game: Aston Villa versus Manchester City. I'm gonna go straight away.
Mm.
4-0 City.
Hmm. I don't know.
Why not?
I know. Okay. So here is Mr. Gerrard. What he's done last week, he sacrificed Coutinho and put him on the bench. Why? Because he knows Coutinho scores against City ever since he's the other City, not even the Pep City. This Gerrard guy, I'm telling you, he's kept all his cards
Fraud.
for this game. Just watch.
Fraud. He's
He's
a
a fraud, and
fraud,
he knows he's a fraud.
man.
He bends over for 70s, but just watch what he's gonna do here. He's gonna pack the bus and tell Coutinho to counter when possible.
But I'm
But
saying
I,
three.
but I,
I'm saying 3-0 City.
yeah, but I think regardless them doing that or whatever, I think right now we have a different aspect with Alvarez and Haaland. I think we'll find a
Mm.
way. I think we'll find a way to back. And I think the City team won't take Aston Villa lightly because last time at the Etihad they almost beat us, and I think
Mhm.
that motivation of last time they'll still say, let's not take these guys lightly. And right now,
Uh,
to be
I,
honest with you, looking at this Aston Villa team, it looks like they're broken, isn't it?
you're
So
gonna
Mhm.
destroy them, bro.
3-0.
I hope you know what, I'll be so happy if he takes Haaland and City, smashing and slapping them badly, and then he gets sacked.
Facts. Oh
Because I
God.
because I think the players, some of them have given up on him. Because you know what he did? He came in there, took the captainship away from Mings. Yes, Mings is not good, but he's been your captain for so long. Are you taking give it to
Correct.
to McKean's? Fair. But what I've noticed
Who's
is he brought in players and he's trying to push out other players. Like Douglas Luiz, just not because he was an ex-City player, but Pep made a video to the FA begging them to give this kid a permit because he knows this kid is a baller. Guess what this guy has done? He started dropping them because he wants Kamara in. Like what Jared has done is he bought new players and he's trying to shift the old guys who got him there, kept him,
Correct.
and brought him from down there
mm.
when he found them. So look, I think that's why things are not working out because the old guys are like, you know what, F you, man. What are you doing?
Bro,
So
Who's the
Kamara
Villa
isn't a bad
captain?
player. Kamara isn't a bad player
yeah,
as
but you
well.
gotta be putting him
However,
slowly in.
correct.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. Use Douglas Lewis, bro. But Annie, answering your question, John McGinn is Villa's captain.
John McGinn is Villa's captain, and they're
Yeah, he
supposed to
is.
be
Yeah.
thinking how they're going to lead. Like I'm sure
And
there's someone else.
and plus,
Of
look at the signing that they got in. Diego Carlos out for the rest of the
injured,
season.
out for the rest of the season already. I thought he was out for just a few weeks. The man's out,
No,
out,
Yeah,
no,
he
out,
is.
out.
It was serious, man. It was
he
serious.
he done his leg, bro, completely.
Brother, see, this is what happens when I go to work and make cakes. I don't even see anything else that's happening in football. He's out for the rest. So you're telling me Gerard has to rely on Tyrone Mings, Konsa, and Courtney House
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
rest of
and
the
just
season.
imagine, and the best part is the
He
guy who
doesn't
he
like any of
benched.
them.
Yeah, the guy who he benched and took the captaincy off of is the
Is the
guy who
guy.
is actually saving his ass.
Yeah. Oh, he's the guy who has to
Mm,
save his ass.
Exactly
has
right.
to save
I
him.
believe they get beat down by City and then they play Leicester versus Aston Villa. The loser
Brother,
of that game gets sacked.
El
El
Sacico
Sacico.
derby next week.
El
Next week,
Sacico
Patrick.
2.0.
2.0 El Sacico next week. I swear we all need to be watching that because that is going to be explosive.
So so what is your prediction for this, Annie?
3-0 City.
3-0 City and Pat?
Haaland's going to get his number 10
Do,
against Villa.
do it. 4-0. Say it. 4-0.
5-1.
5.
Holy crap!
5-1.
No, let me
What?
tell you
Who's
what
going
I'm
to score
counting.
for Villa?
Okay, so I'm saying this was going to happen, right? I'm trying to see that Alvarez plays and he bags, isn't it? The first one. Then
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
then Haaland bags 3 again, and then he gets benched, and then Gundogan finished them off because Gundogan likes finishing Aston Villa off, and I think it's gonna be 5. Then what's he Coutinho as always scores, or let's say when it's 2-0, Coutinho scores 2-1 to give a bit of hope.
Yes.
I
And
might be
then
wrong though
Haaland just turns
because
around.
imagine if this is Villa's redemption. Oh, I'll be pissed off.
Oh, no, please don't say that. There's managers in the league that we need to get gone, man.
By the way, so let's move on to the Brighton game.
Mm.
What are you guys thinking about the Brighton versus Leicester?
What Leicester is doing
Brighton,
away to
Brighton's
Brighton,
going to cook them.
Brighton's going to cook them.
Brighton's going to cook them.
I'm seeing 3-1 in this one.
I'm saying 3-1 as well to Brighton.
I'm saying 2-0 Brighton.
3-1 Brighton. And Blake, what have you? 2-0 to Leicester. I think we will have a downward spiral after Fulham lost. I'm not sure, Blake. Which team do you support? I'm not really sure.
He's a Brighton fan. He's a
Is
Blake
he?
is a,
He's a Brighton
Oh,
fan.
I
Right.
doubt it, man. You've got Gilmore coming in. Gilmore's coming
Bro,
on.
Billy Gilmore. I was so gutted to see Billy Gilmore leave. I really like Billy Gilmore. Oh, bro, you're getting a magnificent player in Billy Gilmore and Levi Colville as well. He's a magnificent player. So he's predicting a Leicester win. I don't think so. I think Brighton is gonna cook. I think Brighton is gonna cook Leicester in this. And Pat, sorry, Annie, you're predicting a 3-1 Brighton win as well, I believe.
No, 2-0 Brighton.
Okay, 2-0 Brighton. So the biggest game of the weekend,
Mm.
Manchester United versus Arsenal Football Club. I have got two very, very big predictions from Pav and Josh. I'll let you guys
I,
go, and then I'll tell you at the end of it what it is.
if I see any ridiculous score lines like 8-0 or 8-1 or 6-2 or something like that, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Okay, so as I said before, studying that Arsenal team, right? Yes, they did well against Fulham, but it could have been a draw. Yes, they've got this mentality they can come back, but I think whether people like
It's
it or people want to admit it or not, Malacia, Dello, Martinez, and Varane have made a good center, like a back line, and I think that
correct.
back line is more than capable enough to keep away some of Arsenal's players. And trust me,
Correct.
Dallo, as much as people used to banter him, his defensiveness, as he's more better defensively because that Burn, no, not that Burn, what's his name? That Barnes, Harvey, is it Harvey
Ah,
Barnes?
Harvey
Harvey
Barnes.
Barnes. Harvey
Is
Barnes.
Harvey Barnes is
Harvey
very
Barnes.
Harvey Barnes is difficult, and
Oh,
he
bro.
shut him down. So at the end of the day, I think with Ericsson fit and you're subbed in, and with
Casemiro.
if Casemiro plays the passes I've seen, I'm telling
Anthony
you
might
guys,
start.
whether people think Arsenal are in fire, I think this is where they get slapped. I think this is where there's because trust me, Rashford doesn't fear Arsenal. That's the other thing I've done.
No.
Doesn't fear Arsenal, and this is where they're gonna be dusted. I'm looking at the 3-1.
I
Far
thought this
out.
as well. Me
I'm
too.
telling
I
you,
Wow.
thought
there's just like
United
you're
might
telling
win
me that
3-1.
if
By the way,
Arsenal find a way to rip this team easily, I'll be like, my God, Arsenal. But I
well
think they're
done.
so stable. And if Casemiro starts, especially, I think this is like because at Old Trafford, I think right now with the momentum they have United at Old Trafford right now, regardless, people are spelling the word Glazers out wrong. So just choose them. Some people. But I think they will.
Top
Anthony, I
red.
think this is where United will show levels. I'm telling you. And if
So
Anthony plays, comes on, what is Ben White going to do? Because Ben White hasn't been
Ben,
tested in the
no,
training camp.
no. Hear this.
by the way,
Ben
I
White's
I
out.
I am I'm definitely gonna go and play that game, bro. I have booked leave from my work as well, so I'm definitely going for the United game.
Mm.
My work permit came through.
Your work
So,
permit came through.
Annie, what do you think for
I'm
this prediction?
I'm going for 3-1 United as well.
Excellent, excellent.
I
Because
think
I
I
went for a
think
3-0 United as well.
I'm thinking Casemiro's gonna start. Anthony may start
By
depending
the
on
way,
how he
I have a
feels
little guest on the show
from where.
he has
Is it?
come on.
Hey, what's up, Roy?
He has come on to say hello. Do
Oh,
not bite.
yeah.
Do
Roy,
not bite
Roy,
my mic. Okay, okay,
Roy,
good
Roy.
boy.
Say, Chelsea are in the mud.
He's here because he wants to go to sleep and it's like 11 o'clock and he wants to go to sleep and he needs me. All right, okay. All right,
Roy,
okay.
relax. Keep it PG, please.
Okay. So he just wants a little cuddle. However, oh shit. Okay. All right.
Roy
However,
said, no.
oh no, he's biting my microphone.
You
My
don't
headphone.
love me.
Okay.
No.
Oh shit. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, boys. Oh
Oh
shit.
no.
So Pam
No.
and Josh. Oh no.
Oh my god, Roy, relax. Take
Okay.
rest, my guy.
Okay, good boy. So Pav and Josh has predicted. Pav has predicted. He actually has said 8-2 to 8 for Manchester United and 2 for the Woolwich Wankers. That's his prediction.
You did this on emotion. Relax, fam.
And Josh has predicted 8-1 to United.
I said it, man. These guys hate Arsenal so much.
By the way, what would you guys like? Would it be awesome to see Aubameyang score against Arsenal for Chelsea?
Yes.
I would,
Oh
would,
my
and I hope he
goodness.
runs, and I hope he runs, and
I
I
hope
hope
he does
he's
does what's it called? What's his name?
The
Adebayo.
Adebayo thing.
Oh my goodness.
I hope he does. I
Ah,
hope he does.
and it runs past Arteta and the technical staff. Oh my goodness.
But
That'd be good.
this is our prediction for the week. I hope you guys okay, Roy. Thank you.
Just Anthony, just to let you know, El Nene's out, Party's out, and breaking, Ben White is out as well.
Oh shit!
I heard.
It's about time. Let's see your mentality. If
I
that's what I'm
heard.
saying. If
That's what
Arsenal
I'm hearing.
if Arsenal manage this.
But by the
Annie,
way, Zinchenko
Annie,
is out as well, isn't it?
Annie, delete that AV if Arsenal manage to slap you while all those people are out. Delete
Huh?
that AV.
Bro,
Huh?
Delete
Brother,
your
you think I
manager.
still have trust in my team? Do you see
I
me?
think no. You
Do
guys
you
will
see
do them. I'm
me?
telling you, you guys will do them.
you
I think
said
you're gonna do
3-1 to United.
Because I can't go. I have to back my team on the live. On the live, I have to
Okay,
back my team.
okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. But Patrick, are you clipping this up by the way by any chance? If by chance United lose this, are you putting a small clip out?
No, I'm not because I am united all the way right now.
Oh, right.
He
Okay,
wants
I'm
it because he knows if we beat these guys, the way they're gonna climb up to the top of the table and be like, "Yep, we're sorted."
Do you know my strategy is once you know yourself, once City stayed at the number one spot, it's very
They don't
difficult
move.
to throw
They
them.
don't
It's
move.
very hard. So, but these
I-
guys, these boys are too determined. They have a mission. They want to disappoint. So we don't want that disappointment. So, Annie, do your job, man. I hope you dunk on them
You're
badly, like you
speaking to
dunked
the
on
wrong
Liverpool.
person. You need to tell Bruno to stop
100%.
giving away the ball. You need to tell
Oh,
Rashford to look where he's passing.
hero
I
ball.
need to, yeah, hero ball, and I need to give a call to Martinez and them man and say, look, any corners, just try and header it into the Arsenal goal. Just literally, that's what I need. A Martinez header on Arsenal's head.
Exactly. Now I get it. I get it. However, we have gone on for 1.5 hours with regards to this stream. I think all of us have actually had fun with this stream, and yep,
Yep.
Patrick also has to go. I think he's gonna go back into work. But thank you everybody who has joined us. It is actually quite late for me as well. It is almost 12 p.m. 12 a. It's actually 12 midnight for me in a bit as well. But as always, guys who are in the comments who are also watching the playback,
Ten Hag.
1 hug, 2 hug, 3 hug, 4 hug.
No.
But also go on to Patrick's channel, which is already in the description, also in the in the title of this video. His other channel as well. Give it a subscribe. And everybody who has
Follow
joined us,
Annie's Insta. Follow Annie's Insta when you can.
follow Annie's Insta, follow my Insta, follow Patrick's Twitter, everything. Follow everything. And thank you for Patrick for joining us, Annie, Jamie, Josh, everybody who has joined us today. Twisted in the comments, Blake in the comments as well. Excellent to see you guys. It has been wonderful. It has been a very entertaining but very long stream, which is generally like 30 to 40 minutes on a Friday, just doing FPL and predictions. But midweek games, we had to do something different. And as always, from us, once more, thank you, goodbye, God bless, and good night, boys.
Bye, guys.